Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
Oh, hello. Oh, it has me all the way out here. Hold on. Where? I was like, what is happening? Hey, everybody. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Welcome to another live recap. Long-winded, possibly, more than likely, yes, conversation about, I almost said RuPaul's Drag Race. Project Runway, season 21. This is episode 5. Companion pieces? Oh, my goodness. They had these people pulling up and showing out. I was like, child, here we go. This is this kind of episode. And I didn't like how it started. I did like how it ended, but yeah, we will get there. Let me go ahead and bring in my co-host. You ready, baby? You ready, boo? You ready, Bleaks? Okay. Let me go ahead and do it. But listen here, we're going to get this show started today. I'm excited. As a reminder, I do know that RuPaul's Drag Race UK just did their cast announcement, and I will be covering it. It either will be tomorrow in the morning or Sunday. I will be letting you know this evening because I have to get to my friend's birthday party tonight, and once we figure out what we're going to be doing tomorrow, then I can decide exactly what I'll be doing with that one. So just be on the lookout for notifications. I'll be posting it on social media. So let me go ahead and bring in Bleaks right now. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 3. It's one of my best friends. If you would please, it's Bleaker.
Hey, guess what? What? I missed you guys.
Yes, Bleaker was not here last week, and they are back this week. So excited to get your opinions.
Fresh
too.
hair.
Okay, hair. A new cut, a new color.
Those really ruin everything. Cause why did I go full scene kid, you guys? I'm reverting. I'm aggressing. Let's all just regress to our teenage selves.
Those are the R words I want to hear.
I mean, yeah, as opposed to...
I don't really know if it's a lie or it's a fact. All right, but yes, sorry, I'm just random Willow Smith. Transparent soul. Okay.
Meet me at our spot.
Oh, I love that song, but it was wait a minute. That was.
I love that song.
I think I have like a connection to that song. Bleaker, a friend of mine, unfortunately passed via cancer, so it's interesting hearing Joan's story, and that was our song. We did a whole road trip, and he heard the song for the first time with me. With that, he was like, "Who is this?" I'm like, "It's Willow Smith, Will's daughter," and we literally played it the whole trip because he was like enamored with her.
She came out with that whip your hair back and forth kind of stuff just to get that foot in the door.
That was the beginning. You gotta go low sometimes to get your high. So
you said it, not me.
I mean, some people stay low though. So okay. Hey, everybody, calm down. Okay, we're going to be talking about Project Runway and not music today, but we do appreciate you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. And again, make some noise in the comment section over this week's episodes. Your highs, your lows, your yeses, your nos, what you agreed with, what you disagreed with, how you feel about judging. I do notice a trend from different social media. Twitter loves Law, Facebook hates Law. Not surprised.
That's because Facebook is old people and Twitter is younger people who like the cat, and
yeah, and some people.
Sorry that old people can't handle not being told yes, but it's fine.
Facebook they also do have the cat in another kind of way too, but but it's very...
Listen, we can have a whole cat or what I'm missing on Facebook because that shit came back. It comes back around, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It does come back around.
It always does.
It always does.
Sometimes sit and watch things happen, and it goes boom. There goes the dynamite. Thank you, Bleaker, for being here. Let people know where they can support you in your other social media spaces and places.
All right, listen up, because this is very important. You can hit me up on. I know, they made it real serious all of a sudden. Everything got real serious.
Whoa.
You can hit me up on It's Bleaker XOX on Twitter. I'm not gonna call it that other name. If it's gonna dead name me, I'm gonna dead name it. I am also on Letterboxd if you like movies. That is one of my biggest passions there. You can find me at It's Bleaker there. If you guys are looking into having some fun New York gear, look into a brand called Sex. I do archival work for them. That's SEKS LLC. If you guys like some streetwear, that's all I'm plugging. The Venmo is in my name. I also have PayPal, which is just It's Bleaker, but let's not make it complicated. I got a background in fashion. I used to go to a university where I was studying to be a fashion curator for museum curation. So I am into this shit. So let's have a nice, fun discussion. Maddie, how did you like the episode?
I love the episode. Personally, I got to see someone get dragged by a whole different judge while the other judge enjoyed the dragging that had happened, because when I say baby was not living for the fantasy and had every right to go in with an uneven top. I'm sorry, I had to pick up Mamu there real quick, y'all. No shade, because I just witnessed an attack while Bleaker was having their full speech.
An attack?
Like, no, if it picked up on the mic, it's going to be funny, because when I'm telling you, objects shifted for how that went down. It started with one bop, two bop, then they started tussling, period. They then went from one couch, they hopped across like Batman and Superman. I was like, oh my God. Like, that's why I picked up Mamu, because he lost the fight, unfortunately. And he came over here to like, I said, oh, baby, it's okay. It's good. But yeah, Mina won that one. Go off, Mean. It was scary. My apologies, y'all. I was like, are y'all good? Oh, they're
not. They're not good. Actually.
All right, Mom, stand up. Be a man. It's 2025.
It's just like kids to be fighting when you're trying to be on something important. You know
that part. So with all of my social medias, everything is in the about section. You can just hit the Linktree link. It'll take you there. I did do a reaction to this episode on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Over 670 plus videos now for as low as $1 a month. Can't beat that, especially if you're trying to catch the episode. Then also merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, bookable on Cameo, P.O. Box if you want to send something. My birthday is literally around the corner. We're almost at the 30-day marker here.
Our birthdays.
Oh, that's right. Your birthday's coming up too. That's right.
I'm first, bitch.
That's your Virgo bull. Anywho, I
almost said ish.
Yeah, you know, it's all right. I'm
a Virgo
it is rising,
it
though. So like I'm on the cusp there, but I'm still Libra, ride or die. But yes, our birthdays are coming up. But also Mina's birthday is actually on the 28th. So yes, next week, daughter is turning 2. The terrible 2s. It's already there. It is already there.
The 2s have been terrible for years.
Because Mama was in his 2. He's definitely been in his, the era. And I'm like, okay, he'll be 3 in November, but baby girl.
Not the.
Yeah, that's him now. He's that guy. And I'm like, like, come over, especially when I want to go to bed and he has to go to bed with me and he gets really huffy if he does not literally lay next to me. So if I'm not in a position he likes, he will, like, I'm like, okay, excuse me. So then I have to open my arm up so he can get in, which he'll leave anyways. But yeah.
I think that it's just love. Would you rather they hate you? We gotta think of it that way.
What does it really have to do with it?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Beyonce to tell me in Act 3.
Next year, because I certainly won't be waiting for the show, girl. Disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to blind religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by Matty-Rants and program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. Do not send hate to anybody that we talk about today, or individuals mentioned, shows, all that. Grab your libations. We're going to be here for just a little while. Don't post these spoilers in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, consume some activity and have yourself a good poot. I also want to remind you that I'm an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. You can get a free week of Paramount Plus on me, plus watch a little Showtime, watch the entirety of South Park, especially this new episode that came out this week. my God. They're not skipping a beat. The new episodes come out bi-weekly, but catch you some South Park, catch you some RuPaul's Drag Race in its entirety. If you want to watch a little bit of traumatic Drag Race, Global is available on there too. Plus many more shows, some of conservative values, whatever you want to do. So check it out over there. Yeah. And if you want to drop a little tippy poo in anybody's jar, please and thank you. For me, it's going to go a long, long way, especially on my job search. Oh, I did need to tell y'all some good news. I sort of mentioned it a little bit. I don't have a job, but I do have a little side gig next week where I'll be working throughout the week. I am not allowed to talk about it. It's specific. I have to be off the internet for all of it, but it's a little light pay. It's a little cute little checky. It's not a big girl, but it's a nice girl to help. And it's like, all right, baby steps. Baby steps.
I'm so curious and excited.
Baby steps. Yeah, baby steps. So I was like, okay, this is a positive thing. So, but I have to do some like work throughout the week. Next week, it'll just be something I'm not allowed to mention and talk about it. But yes, I got signed up for it. And so I'm happy. I'm like, okay. And I'm like still on the hunt for the more, but at least it's something helpful. But
yeah,
again, I'll tippy poo, please and thank you. While we're on the hunt for extra. And again, we're not going to lose the YouTube channel. Maddie just really wants to live in this economy right now. This economy is girl, everything.
Y'all remember to take your vitamin D. That's what I'm doing right now because I forgot.
Oh, speaking of which, I already took mine this morning. I was like, where is that bottle? But yeah. And if you want to throw Bleaker some love, their Venmo it's Bleaker XO. Let me drink some water.
Yeah. I think that we're doing fine. I think, you know what? While we're at it, you're all doing fine. I think we needed to hear that sometimes because, like, you're struggling. We're all struggling. You're not alone in that. I mean, you may be alone, but you're not alone. Like, everybody's we struggling.
Is the morning conversation happening? Yes. Is the conversation with myself in the room where there's no music or no sound, but just yes. Am I staring at the ceiling while I'm doing so? Yes. Am I talking to God? Yes. Am I talking to the universe? Possibly. Do they answer? Yeah.
Listen, the one thing that I can say is like a lot of shit does happen to me, but I know for a fact our karma is good.
Karma. Our
karma is good. Not you having the stolen runway in the background. Hilarious.
I mean, I just needed to have something back here, like possibly, unless you want to go on down south.
I just can't have
yourself a time. Pretty faces everywhere. Humble folks out. Temptation. Oh yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Just because it was on earlier. You just hate abortions and you're a woman. Shut up, baby. I can't.
Oh my god, baby is.
Anyways, let's hear her name, baby. It's so funny.
It makes me want to go, hey, baby.
Hey, oh wow.
Hey, baby, bring it back.
Millennial.
Bring it back. Who's older?
Days.
I'm Earth.
Okay. Sun rotation. No, I can't. All right. So it's Project Runway. It's episode 5. We left off with Mina. Hold on. I'm sorry. Baby girl, have you lost your grip? Thank you. All right. We left off with the contestants having to vote off somebody.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to give somebody eye contact because they were staring. I'm like, yeah, what's up? They know what I'm doing. I'm like, this is work. I might have to turn this AC on to bash them out because it's loud for me. But Joan, Joseph, and Antonio were up for elimination, and it was up to the contestants to choose. It was a tough one for everybody, I guess. It wouldn't have been for me. The majority vote went to Joseph. Do you agree, Bleaker?
I have so many qualms.
Because I was hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Many qualms.
Like, no.
So many qualms. But like, here's the thing. I know why they did it. Think Naomi Smalls, Manila Luzon.
I mean, yeah, he was the bigger threat out of the three. In my
So
opinion.
I get it, but I don't have to like it.
I do not.
I do not have to like it. I wanted to see more of those designs, and instead I'm gonna have to look at more of like Madeline or VJ or I hate to say it, Joan, but like
that man had a different eye, and it was all like structured in shapes, and it was very like we're not gonna get that no more from Nano, no shade. Like
he was adaptable. He was adaptable, and I think that he would have went really far.
Nine Tail. That Antonio vote was Utica. That heart was funny. You think so? Because I thought that was funny. There was a heart with Antonio's name. I was like, oh my God.
I love that Ethan's like, everyone's going to be on the same page, so I'm going to put a little heart. And then it's not going to go. I want to see that. I want to see that altercation.
Please and thank you.
We're going to get to a point where we're going to need to like know who's voting for who if we keep doing it, right? Like, eventually it's going to be like, who did you vote for?
I wanted them to come back and then individually say the name of the person that they wanted to go home.
I feel like it's going to be, do you think that they're going to do, well, I don't know if you've been watching, you don't watch Top Chef or anything, right?
Like, I do watch Top Chef.
Okay, so you know how they have the fight back where they have like, where they can do the cook-offs on the online web series.
It's like that quick fire challenge.
Yeah, like quick fire stuff. Mm-hmm. I think maybe they're gonna try and do that. I think there's a potential.
I hope so, because I think that it would be nice if Joseph got
a chance.
Given another opportunity. Also, the person who went home first, that would be dope as well, especially because it was like, I went home my first season. You get to try again. Maybe you won't bring us something ugly again this time. Like, I'm here for that kind of stuff, but I don't know if they're going to do that this season. It would be cute though, especially because I thought they were going to get rid of one of the twins early, and then that was going to be a thing.
They're good TV.
It would have been interesting if they got rid of one of the twins. Jesus is over there looking, strung out and Basketball Diary-ish, for those of you who've seen the movie. I wanted to say Requiem of a Dream, but it's not that deep. So I wanted to keep it on Basketball Diaries, because Leonardo was pressed, but it was a bit different for Gerard.
I mean, I'd be pressed too if my best friend was Mark Wahlberg in a movie, but that's besides.
I mean, listen, stall number 3, but that is such an old reference, but God bless me for still doing it.
You got that tap foot.
I mean, people aren't playing the movie right now, so I'm trying to give it some relevancy. Either way, not Leonardo. He's 25 and under. But yes,
he's also a little busy with Jeff Bezos. How's that environment treatment going?
I love water. It is so important to stay hydrated, as everybody is crying upset that Joseph is going home. You do not fool me. I'm going to talk about you today, and some people may disagree with me, but somebody.
I think we might be on the same page, because I think we might be having the same ideas about one of the twins.
Oh, please! Like I have them clocked.
I think you and I have both sensed the same situation, and we'll get there.
I wish people would really go in on this online, because I'm like, how are we not seeing this happen here? Shout out to Utica for the Gaga reference for the Runway.
Oh my God, I was dying. I was like, shut up, you're so gay. Get out.
I was like, Google it. I'm like, no, YouTube it. Just YouTube it, because it's that video, right? It's the first one that pops up.
Bus, another bus, club, plane, another club, bus, no sleep.
I put so much in that album. I was like, I know that's right. So they were told that their 5th challenge is a companion piece to the unconventional look. So the people who just went through the trauma of making something out of unconventional materials, whether it looked good or bad, now have to make a companion piece out of fabric to make it cohesive. They're not asking for storytelling specifically, but more so a collection piece to make something that would bounce off of that. Madeline is done.
I
Best
can't.
friend sent. You gonna then give me this challenge to where I have to work with the garment that made me the most stressed. On top of that, I see the introvert in her crashing. And then, like,
I have a theory about her.
Ooh,
I feel as though she is a pattern seamstress. So what I mean by that, for those of you who aren't familiar and who haven't watched the show in the past, way back in the day, because there was a big controversy about this way back in the day, you can't bring patterns to the show, right? You're not allowed to bring patterns to the show. It's against the rules. They even had a contestant that got eliminated because they brought patterns and somebody caught them and ratted them out, right? I think she can't work without patterns, which is why she struggles so badly to make her garments, because what she's making isn't complicated. It's not.
She did say she was self-taught, so that does make sense.
So, like, and which isn't a problem. That's not a bad thing, but it is for the show. For the show, it's a bad thing because you need to be able to build a silhouette out of nothing, which that's why I'm like, I can give you chins and props, because, like, as much as it's the same, it's impeccably done.
But we're not going to see her drape.
No, she's not. She doesn't really. You've noticed. So you've noticed.
I've been in it. I've already been clocked into her team.
If you watch all of those little montages they do around the room when everybody's working, she's always hemming. She's always fixing a seam. She's never pinning, draping, nothing. She's picking straight pattern cuts. It's why everything is so specific, because I think she's only designed for her body shape. So it's not that she's a bad designer. It's that she doesn't have a vision of her own to build anything off of already made patterns. So that's causing a lot of problems and stressing her out because she can't adapt. Like, you can't adapt that style.
Should be echoing onto, especially as a designer, for the world to see, because you want everyone to feel that they're somewhat in the collection. But like Bleaker is saying here, that echo is kind of happening just up in here, like what I like, what I want, and that's that's fine. But I'm agreeing with this, and I've noticed that's low key what I was getting from Angelo when he was sent home too.
I mean, and you notice when Angelo got sent home, he goes, "I'm gonna go home and do menswear." What did I say? I said he knows how to do menswear, and I'm like, I can notice you guys. I've watched this. I mean, like, I know when to, like, pick that out, and I feel in my spirit that she doesn't have experience.
She relies a lot on it.
Yeah, because and that's. We all go to Joann's Fabric and pick patterns to learn things.
Yeah,
off
we
of.
all
like,
do.
I mean, you know what I mean? If you're in this realm, you butthole.
I'm like, wait, I do. I do.
What? Well, not anymore. Not anymore, because Joann's is gone.
That's right. Bye. We're sorry, Joanne. Meanwhile, Big Booty Judy Garland, thank you so much for the super chat. I love that screen name. That little Amish lady should have been in the bottom, and I'm standing on business. That last episode. It was definitely Renna, sad songs. Jolie, thank you so much for the tea. Shout out to 702. Vegas? Wrong? Am I wrong?
They're allowed to bring a couple
Ethan
of
said on his
patterns.
review show that they were allowed to bring a couple of patterns this time. I agree with Madeline. I think she struggles. The challenge doesn't fit pattern she has. Boom. Exactly.
Because if you've noticed, they're all that balloon sleeve blouse, and I think she brought the balloon sleeve blouse.
Putting cup or pie for master. Hello, sir. You little shabby little boy. Like no shade.
And there's a reason they call them peasant blouses. There's a reason they call them peasant blouses.
Make clothes for Pinocchio.
No shade. It's no shade because everybody has that style. Like, everybody has their own style, and her style is that. And sometimes you want to look like a Victorian child.
I mean, this is why I said she looks like she designs clothes for that cartoon Flapjack. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very that sort of edge of right on the bar. Like, it's very, it's not too Pirates of the Caribbean, but possibly My Shanty. What was that movie with come on, beautiful? Is it Beautiful Things? That can't be the name of it.
I need a little more information.
Emma Stone was in it. It was recent.
Poor things.
Oscar.
Poor things. Poor
Yeah,
things.
that thing.
Poor
Like that's
things.
where I see her head and her mind at with how she designs her clothes and that sort of aesthetic, but still flapjack. Hey, shout out
I
to
mean,
Barbie. That was my favorite.
I wouldn't give her that much credit.
Oh, I like shirts, and Antonio likes thongs.
I mean, no, and that again, that's not a slight on her. She's just not there yet.
Ooh.
That's like advanced, like
I would say
Victorian
without the color,
sleeve
like,
and all that. Well, she's
yeah.
not even doing that style. She's doing prairie. She's not doing Victorian.
Prairie.
But she thinks she's. That's what it's called.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
She prairie.
So funny.
She prairie.
Because in my head, I assume she's running down a hill right
No,
now.
like literally, she's like I see myself as Jane Eyre, but what she really is Pollyanna, and I can't like. Mama, you're not in a Jane Austen novel. You're making stuff that like people would wear on the farm.
Oh my goodness!
It's Amish wear.
Which
there's nothing wrong with Amish wear. You're just like not doing anything with it.
It's also like that one American Horror Story season where Lily Rabe's character was picking the same colors and like it was like, what is this design? It's like, girl, that's really what is the difference in the warmth of all that? They said Amish wear down. I mean, she will do very well on set at A&E, or possibly the History Channel. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
I mean, I think she should start with American Girl dolls and then work her way up.
Ooh.
And I'm saying that with half love and partial disdain because I'm tired of. This applies to all reality shows like this, by the way, like reality competition shows like this. I told you. See, they agree. It's Perry. It's Perry.
So
it's Perry. It's Mayflower. It's like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we making clothes that's just like bare minimum, where we just need to be covered up. Like, I just would like something bigger. Nosferatu was a different year than Poor Things.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. We're having a conversation, a light recap, a long-winded review about Project
We had
Runway
a lot of
season
feelings.
21 feelings Ep.5. Welcome to the ADHD corner. Maybe to help you hit the like button, share, subscribe. Make sure you get in the comment section afterwards. Thank you for participating in the live chat. I love seeing your comments too. You help drive this conversation. That's why we do these lives. And also, if you want to throw a little bit of love in somebody's jars, please and thank you. Mine is paypal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App $sign Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Anything, everything is super appreciated and helpful. And we thank you so much for tuning in today. Shout out to Yosef. I see you are a new Patreon member that just pledged to the channel. So appreciate that. And shout out to everybody that watched the most recent Project Runway recap, as well as Drag Race Philippines. As a reminder, Drag Race UK just dropped their newest season promo. Acacia Forgot is on the cast. What? I'll be covering it this weekend. I'll let you know either Saturday or Sunday if I'm going to be going live in reference for that. Just make sure you turn on your notifications and look for my community post. I'll let you know, as well as my social media, but I'll let you know ahead of time. But I will be covering it. Sunday will not be the panel day, but it may be the panel day, but it's not going to be the panel day, but we shall see. I will let you know. It's my friend Jeff Fondra's birthday today. Shout out to Jeff. Happy birthday. Shout out to the last of the Leos. Y'all are dipping out before the Virgos dip in. Yeah.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way. That's a Kylie Minogue song that I love.
Oh my God, I love her. The true show girl.
Ooh, true.
So anyways,
Antonio's haircut is in our
faces.
faces.
Don't make fun of his haircut because it's my haircut.
I like your haircut because I
have little
personalities help haircuts, by the way. So yeah.
I mean, real talk. Like, why do you have a mullet if you don't have the personality to back it up? What's going on?
Love is that the producers didn't even need to give him captions here, and I want to let y'all know that it's like, I think the only complaint in my life is Law Roach. So we got to fix that. To be continued. to be continued. Law
I'm
Roach is
glad. Okay, I'm so glad that you have the captions because I heard a roach and I was
I
like,
heard that too.
Okay,
And
I had to go back a million times.
And I wanted to believe it was a roach and they just fixed it in the captions.
I
just
think
to
so
be cute.
too.
I heard a roach.
Okay, did I? Okay,
law.
thank you. Because I wrote in my notes here, like, did I hear a roach? Because I get what you're trying to say in context of it being Law Roach, but a black person being called Roach maybe not be good.
Yeah,
so I don't know if that's like real or
I just
if
want
I
to say
heard
it's
it.
Law just to
Okay, good.
ease my mind.
Because I didn't know. I was like, I didn't have captions on because I just didn't think to put them on, and I was like.
The only reason I would think that he would also say that is because I keep on hearing them use Av so fucking much in this.
Yeah.
That whole moment with Joan, child. Ooh, I was watching that like.
I know Bellany is annoyed. I know she's got to be annoyed.
Like,
I know Joseph McCrae was like, "Thank God, at least I'm out of that room with."
girl, ooh wee, that was I just ooh, y'all, please, it was so forced.
And I know that it's like it's just them because like even over the years, Ethan used to have like a little. I heard that.
Keep talking. Give me a second.
Oh my God, there's gonna be a Royal Rumble. Do you guys take bets? Take bets in the chat. Who do you think is winning, Mina or Mama? I need to know. Who do you guys think is gonna win? I asked the chat who they thought was gonna win in the fight, and so now we're taking bets.
Mama won.
Everybody's like Mina.
No, so what happened was Mina was using the litter box. Mamu was in the Amazon box that came today because I got my friend a birthday present. I was trying to find something on Amazon. Thank you, Lord. I had some points. And he positioned himself while she was like doing her thing, and she looked up at the right moment and he went whoop bop. And so that was her kicking the litter box and going and then running away. So that's what that was all about. And now there's a bunch of litter on the ground.
This is Nakoma, by the way. So anybody who didn't see her the last time, she'll be jumping up and down. She just has a little perch here above me.
This is a cat corner episode.
She's upset because normally the window is open and she can look outside, but I'm doing stuff. So she's glaring at me in the background in hopes that I'll open the window.
Because it's raining outside and it's getting cloudy, this is when they're normally like, yes, time to have fun. When it's sunny, they're in the bathing time where they like to sit in the sun. But yes, to this part right here, Joan is ready to get in on the getting in. It's time for redemption. She's been given another chance. We're going to get into her storyline later. And we were just talking about this last week where I'm like, we haven't gotten to Joan's storyline yet, so I don't know why we let her go. But it's brought up, and in Madeline, we did as much as VJ really drove the assault here. Madeline, you lit the torch. I live because the brothers started talking, and you were like, I would just love if I had a sibling here. I think it's so great. Like, it was the way she did. It was so funny. It was
she used that passive aggressive white lady power for good that day.
Baby,
sure.
When I tell you,
sure.
Couldn't believe it was so wow, you guys. And it was VJ going, don't you think that's an advantage?
Yeah, let's talk. Let's discuss now that we're here. Because let's talk about the fact that Jesus is the designer and his brother's the seamstress.
Exactly. I loved it. I thought it was perfectly done. Who said assault? Was there assault? We're talking about assault? I don't know. I read something.
I was like, wait, what?
I don't think that was said in that manner or taken to that deep, but it was very.
No, it wasn't like a.
Yeah, no, it no. Huh? No.
Did one of us say assault? I don't know.
If that was heard, maybe I misspoke in reference to that. We were referring to the way that it was done in sort of a passive aggressive.
We're saying that she's using that white lady passive aggression in a way that would benefit her getting them eliminated. Because like you bringing that up plants the seed, right? She planted the seed.
Someone
and the
like
seed
VJ,
was already there.
and Ethan and all of them who have been wanting to say something, this is the time, because now somebody else who's normally quiet is speaking on it, and we're not just going to leave it here. No. VJ, I think it's an advantage, and Madeline, it's totally an advantage. It's totally an advantage to the VJ going, you know what? And she did this very nicely. She was like, you know what, you guys? It's great that y'all work together and all that kind of stuff, but do you think it's possible that for one challenge that you don't get to help the other person? Because nobody came here with their brother or sister. And y'all are, that's fine, y'all work, that's lovely. But do you think that's something you could do? Is it a challenge that you would be willing to accept?
Right.
It's smile.
It's different because, like, you remember back in the day where everybody would work on everybody's garment in certain group challenges?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that anymore. They want you to showcase what your design is. And if you are going to work together, you have to all work on every single garment for that to be true. So you're not, like, it's like they're trying to split the difference, even though, like, no one else has that advantage. And it's very strange to me that we're continually covering for Antonio when Jesus is the designer. Antonio's always stressed out. He puts the same thing down every single time.
That's because his brother designed it for him. Boom. And that's the so here's where I want people, because some folks were trying to defend this, and I was like, let me explain, because VJ does get help from Joan later, but that was literally with 20 minutes left. I need you to sew in this last.
And people do that, not the start to finish. You're both sewing and stuff together the entire time.
Jesus and Antonio are working on their concepts together. His brother is helping him pick the right fabric for the stuff. You should know what fabric you're supposed to be picking. Why is he helping you do that? You were walking around sewing the corset together that was uneven in front of Christian, talking about, they're saying that we're working together, which you saw Christian check that shit. That's what we're talking about. It's from beginning to end process. That's the difference. That's completely different.
And I can back it up, right? But, like, it's later on in the episode that he does it, but it's not really us getting too far ahead saying it. But, like, you notice how he was like, well, the judges don't understand how much time it takes and all this stuff. Baby, this is season 21. Heidi has been in the industry for years. Christian won the damn thing. You're so stupid on television right now. You look dumb. You look so dumb right now.
Yeah, Stanley, and that's totally fine. I'm again, everyone is giving sort of help.
That's normal.
We're talking about beginning to end process.
Like, they're sketching together, they're picking together,
picking the fabric, doing each other's outfits the entire time. That is completely different than I sketched this myself. I started working on this, and then I needed some help finishing this sort of product. I'm not taking away from anybody else. I'm just saying that that has been their whole thing the entire time. I also noticed, I'm defending this down. I also noticed that Antonio's confessional was different than Jesus, where Antonio is trying to prove himself. I don't need my brother. I can do this by myself. We didn't see that this episode, right?
It's because Jesus knows.
Meanwhile, Jesus, they're going to try to break up me and my brother. They're going to try to break up me and my brother. No.
See, here's the thing. It's what's funny is, like, I could see right through it. Like, you and I both know, we've watched enough reality TV over 30 years of our lives that, like, we know when there's a codependency.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing with Jesus is, well, if I lose Antonio, I don't have the extra seamstress.
You mean when they were trying to leave together when he was having that breakdown?
Let's
do I have the
discuss
screenshot?
that. Let's just,
you know what? Let's move quickly to get to that point, because yes, I do.
Because I'm tired. I'm tired of baby boy sitting here complaining like the rest of the world doesn't understand how hard this is.
Together, I couldn't believe.
Not you trying to drag your brother down with you. So here's the thing. Jesus can't do it without Antonio because he needs an extra set of hands to do those sewing because he doesn't know how to speed through. Antonio can't be anything at all because he doesn't have any of the design work. He just has the seamstress nature, which is why they need each other.
If they wanted to be the main characters of the season,
if they want,
you got your wish, all right. Not for the
they are, and like, I don't have any problem against them as people per se. Like, they haven't done anything egregious, right? Like, it's just the typical, like, entitled
And I
behavior
don't
that
know them
happens
outside
on
the
here.
show. So
Yeah.
whatever's
Like,
outside the show, that's them. But
I don't
on
want
this
it to seem
show,
like I'm picking at them as people because I don't know them personally, but fashion wise on this show, competitively, you gotta separated. Because if you notice, they're each companion pieces to each other too. They're not even separated pieces. They're companion pieces. This is the first week they didn't do a companion piece, and it fell apart for one of them.
I mean, and the other
and which one was it?
Use somebody else's. Never mind. We're gonna get there. So they had $350 budget. They had to go ahead and pick their fabrics and do all that good stuff that they do. I knew it was going to be sad here, baby.
Why would she do that? Why would she do that?
Those are the
like my thing is, does she realize that she could have, like, why would you go from something that's rigid and
so we're gonna pick pebble, and then we're gonna pick gray, and then we're gonna pick sky, cloudy day, and then we're gonna pick like
and that's what bugs me. If you're gonna do a gray scale, you can't do all the same tone of gray.
Jesus Christ.
Are you drunk?
Oh my God.
I can't. That's like being like, oh, well, this isn't an all-white outfit. It's eggshell, white, and a light off-white cream. No. Is gray is the same tone. You don't even have any darker defining grays. It's just light gray on light gray on light gray on light blue gray.
Because totally going to make sense with the grays and the mirror pieces. That's totally going to like really like be that exact. Oh, thank you, Christian, for driving Utica away from this nonsense here. Because when I heard J-Lo moment, I said chop. So please and thank you for all of that. Joan, you are getting back into your groove again, but also it was lovely hearing your story of survival with cancer. I'm sending all my love to you because that was like really inspiring to hear. It was also crazy. You were supposed to be on Project Runway back in 2020, then got the news and had to cancel and went through therapy. And then of course, now you're 4 years cancer free. Congratulations. But I was really happy that they like really incorporated that into Joan's fight for wanting to. I said, okay, see, I can see story-wise, Joan still being here. I still would have rather had Joseph still also be here as well. But I was like, glad we got to hear that too, especially for somebody who didn't get a chance to show themselves. VJ, you were on the right path because once Christian gave you that, wow. Oh, keep moving. You're on the right path. There ain't no issues with you. You got it, sister. Pop off.
I have issues, but we'll get there.
But congratulations again, Joan. Now, the next day, I guess sort of like as they're doing this process of creating their outfits, Jesus starts having a little bit of a moment or crashing out. They're exhausted from this one-day challenge. It's been back to back to back. They feel like there's just been no time and they're overconsumed and overwhelmed. And you know, his brother, you know, consoles him and, you know, is trying to help him feel better. But it's also even said, like, Antonio goes, should we go home? And I'm thinking,
who's we?
We?
I'd be like, we? What do you mean we? Just because you can't sew?
So we're working as a duo now? Is that the tea? That's so it's confirmed. Like
I want to know what is the expectation that they're going to have if one of them does get sent home. What's going to happen? And that's the only point why I want them to do it at this rate. Like, I just want to see what would happen. Is one of them just going to be like, okay, bye, I'm going to go? Or are they going to actually attempt to do stuff after they're gone? I don't know. It's such a toss-up for me.
I'm going to also say that I feel that moment in all this happening here was very performative.
Mm-hmm. Why are you, why under the table, by the way?
And I know it was performative because it was when Christian got in front of you, you wanted to make it almost as if, did you see, did you hear what happened? I'm just going to be real with you. I'm sorry. I don't believe these girls. I think they're very produced and it pisses me off. And VJ clocked it and was like, I feel bad for them and I can have a heart, but at the same time, look, your brother is here to console you and to help you wipe your tears, bitch. We over here sitting over here having the same fucking day right now with the same time.
People are quick to call VJ a bully, and I'm like, she's just direct. She's direct, and honestly, it's kind of a part of their culture to be like, we're telling you how it is, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Our Pinoy sister's cutting up. It has been necessary.
I love
sometimes
her.
I'm like,
what
are we watching?
So I did love last week when she was like crying around and being all like upset, and then all of a sudden she wasn't crying, and she was like,
it was like, but it was also the tears and being like, I love them as a design. That's my brother, but what they did was so disrespectful.
And
the circle is square.
The second somebody disagreed with her, didn't agree, she goes, I'm done crying. I'm gonna yell at you real quick.
Right, real quick. It was like, but no, that's not what I said. It's like, wait a minute, hold on.
I love her. I'm so sorry. I love her.
Cameron, thank you for the super chat. This is what Law meant when he said he's doing you a disservice, because while Jesus is winning challenges, Antonio is always on the chopping block because they can see that Jesus helped him.
Yep.
I think the help is what's keeping him from going home, because they're like, at least that one was the least offensive. I'm like, yeah, because the other person was helping him make the fucking outfit. My God, I just can't. Christian.
His face, I can't. The faces he makes are just so funny to me because he can't hide his face.
Oh, it was when Jesus was like, he goes, hey, are you tired? You feel like you've been going through a lot? And then Jesus, yeah. He goes, well, tough it up, buttercup.
When he goes, this is the industry. This is how the industry goes. What do you want?
You literally, the time is almost to the end.
You think that like a house like Dior or Chanel or even like a teeny tiny house is going to be like, oh, everybody calm down. I know we're on a deadline, but Antonio's upset. He needs a break. Like, that's not how the fashion industry works. You take a break if you need to eat or sleep, and that's about it. That's why they're so overworked. It's why so many of them themselves, like, as a part of the process, not saying we should work them that bad, but like, you have to be able to be worked at least a little.
I mean, that a little applies into most creative workspaces when it comes to artistry. It's all about being on the money, on the dime. What's happening now? Is it pushing forward? Are they receiving it? This, that, and the other. You have to work it out. If it doesn't look good, this, that, and the other. If there's mistakes, immediate edits, because everyone's super hypercritical. It's a lot to take in. That pressure is deep. So it's like, yeah. Now this red stripe.
Yeah.
This red stripe. I'm sorry. I was very like,
it'd be different. So it'd be different if that was attempted towards like the end of the show, or like at least a few episodes. It's been one whole episode between this and another.
About two, yeah, because that was the second.
It was an episode 2. That's what I'm saying. There's been one episode between. There's only been one. So why would you? And on the same side, okay. Also, to whoever said that Tim would have gathered the twins by now, no, he wouldn't. Y'all remember him meaner than he was. He's not mean. He actually not as commanding.
No. Tim wouldn't have done it. It would have been on the judges panel, Michael
Kors. Which is why they had Law Roach on there. They needed a Kors back. They needed a Kors back. You remember when he was like, what is this? You're pooping fabric, and I hate it. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Especially if he got some attitude. Jesus Christ. Michael would have lost it. It would have been a good time. A good time to be had.
Yeah, like Angel said, like Tim would have been crying along with them. Like, he very much was like the emotional support person and was very like teach with love. Whereas Christian's like, hi, the industry is not going to hold your hand. Wake up. Like...
Yeah, Tim would have those moments of that's not cute or flattering, but he would never go too deep. He'd be very like, oh, gosh,
oh well, make it work,
you know, the Monty Python of UK sissy. So very that.
I love him, but that was his teaching style.
Yeah,
he wasn't very like bite.
I met
and
him
I think
one
that's
time.
He's so nice.
I met him at a Lucky Brand Jeans in Birmingham, Alabama. I kid you not. It was a most random meet and greet ever. And I'm at the summit, and I was literally up there to go to some burger house place or Flip Burger. There we go. And I remember I'm in my car and it played on the radio, like Tim Gunn's at Lucky Brand Jeans from this time. I'm like, baby. I pulled up, and I used to work for Lucky Brand, by the way. Pulled up, line and everything. I mentioned I used to work for the people. They were able to find my old shit and everything. Like I literally got to shake his hand and say hi. He was so sweet. Very sweet guy. Very tailored. And he smelled good too. Good cologne. I don't even know what it was, but the cologne.
That's how I feel about Tom Ford, baby.
Yeah, very nice guy. Now we can see that it's very similar. I don't care what anybody says. I was kind of like, yeah, you were inspired. Let's not.
Especially because it was black.
You could have incorporated the red in another way. You didn't have to do the vertical.
Or pick a different color.
That could have happened. Again.
Why not a white stripe? There's no other red on it.
God, Christian, thank you. He was like, let me see it with it on top. No, pick or choose one or the other.
No, like why does Utica Ethan always start with a drag fit? Like, why was that first outfit Roxy Andrews down before it's fine-tuned? Before it's fine-tuned, I'm not saying Roxy Andrews is poorly dressed. I just want everybody to know that right now. I'm saying that it's a rock because she likes to show her legs off. You know what I mean? And like that front cleavage. If it were like polished, it would have been a drag outfit. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't. Like Utica should not be a part of the process. It should be Ethan.
Ethan's getting an edit prop. That's their normal critique. You always go a little over, and you need to under.
And you can tell Christian and Law know him, right? Like, well, is Ethan they them pronouns or he? I can't remember. Out of drag. Does anybody know? Just so I'm not misgendering them at all. I'm just gonna say them for now, just so I'm not doing it either way. Their construction and stuff is so good, and they know that. But they also want them to stay away from drag. So you can see when they crack every once in a while because they know them. Like this episode.
Like they want to celebrate it, but they also want it to be like incorporated, but like not the drag aspect, but the creating the garment aspect. So
exactly. So it's like it's one of those things where you could tell that they're trying to be like, baby, you're not designing for drag. You're not designing for drag. Like
even
they
though
keep
we
reminding
want to praise
them
you for it, like high key. They
want the drag, but they know that the judging panel ain't gonna want the drag. You know what I mean?
They were praising the padding and the hips. They were like living for that. But the scarf was a little too much. I was like, oh,
the over, and that's. We're going to get to that when we're talking about the actual outfit.
So, sad girl. I swear she's making an outfit for a school play.
Y'all remember that song, Flightless Bird by Iron and Wine? That's what it seems like to me. This is just sad, flightless bird.
Now, Bellania got some bad news and was told by a producer that
this is bullshit, by the way.
Called out sick. And so they're going to switch the model that was originally supposed to come, that was the size 20, to the model that was wearing the outfit the previous week, who is a size 14, and then do an alternate model that can then fit the outfit that was the one that was in the 14 was going to wear. So now they have to take in a size 20 dress and make it a 14 within an hour before going on the runway. They're literally steaming the dress.
So here's the thing. First of all, girl, I don't blame you for calling in. They've been making you look foolish.
It was a different girl. It was.
Well, I know, but both of those plus size girls have been looking foolish, and they always do. They make the plus size girls look foolish every time, whether you're good or not. They usually do.
I'm not.
I'm more surprised when they don't. No, I know. I'm saying she also looked foolish. I think they both have looked foolish the whole show.
did look foolish. But
yeah, so I would call in too. So I get that. So I don't want because I know everybody's gonna be like slinging
well, she did the
things at
dress
the
fit,
poor model.
Clarissa, but I love.
would you? I always throw this question back. Would you have put it on?
No. I thought that was a drag dress at one moment, but like
It is. So I get so frustrated. But on top of that, there is zero way you're going to get a contoured dress like that into a smaller size without compromising or sacrificing something. Now, if it didn't look like that, then
6 sizes down, and to make it fit perfectly.
And for what she did, that was great.
Yeah, it fit
now,
well.
if we'll discuss what's wrong with it, but like she did the damn thing. That's hard as hell to do. Hard as hell.
You gotta be a bold motherfucker to walk up in the middle of a consultation right now while you're stitching your brother's corset to then say, you know that they're trying to separate Antonio and I. Oh, Christian, how we thank thee for clocking him going, I would want to do it too. Look, you're working on the corset right now. In front of him.
I like Christian may as well have said, and will.
Is that what we need to do today?
And will. Like, that's literally, like, Christian is warning them over and over and over again. This is what happens every time on this show. If you're too buddy-buddy, the producers are going to split you.
No, they're jealous. They're jealous of them, y'all. That's all it is. That's what it is, everybody.
I think DJ's just jealous. I think she's just jealous that we are good. No one is jealous that you need two people for the design.
No one is jealous of olive oil with the 5 o'clock shadow. Like, we're just not doing this today. I'm tired of Jesus and his wilder things, brother. I can't. Joan helped VJ with the outfit. Y'all are just going to have to start helping each other because they're going to do this the whole entire time. Y'all might as well bond together and form your own group. I swear to God, because it's getting annoying. Either way, we're moving on.
Whoever put this,
gagged. Go ahead.
No, literally though. Whoever put this tall boot on her with this long ass dress, fired. What? You put such a tall woman. You put a tall woman in a garbage bag, and then you put long boots on her to cut off all of her leg. She looks so short.
Warm.
She looks Quinta Brunson short.
I said, Heidi look warm, honey. I was like, this lady is
insane. The whole time I was like, why would they do that to her?
The AC was on, girl. I tell you what, the AC was on.
This woman is 6 foot tall and she looks 5'1".
Law Roach, celebrity stylist.
Faces he gives kills.
Nina Garcia, editor-in-chief of Elle magazine. And Jenna Lyons, fashion designer and business titan. Some of us know her for Real Housewives of New York City. I would say don't know her for that. Know her for her work. God bless.
Her work is like, if you guys want to know a woman in business who's actually like doing it right without cutting corners, without doing without doing the shady business, because I don't want to speak on future things, right?
Yeah.
She's the one to get advice from if you're trying to start a business as far as like fashion or like a museum of some kind, like anything that's art related. If you want to start a business, read her material because Jenna Lyons will give you some insane information.
Yeah. Not a great reality star, but an excellent.
No, she's boring as sin as a person.
Just like, ooh.
Somebody who looks so interesting.
It's so like their life is interesting and you will find out about them on the show, but then then it's like, oh no, let's just hear your other stuff. Like,
but you know what? That Saint Laurent suit looks so good on her.
It really do. Jenna can style herself down.
Jenna and Law, they like that cute pairing right now.
Time for the runway. Category is companion piece. The unconventional runway. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe, become a part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate you so much for being here today. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section if you want to drop anybody a tippy poo for hosting with the most, and whether it's me or Bleaks. Please and thank you. Bleaker's Venmo is right there at It's Bleaker XO. And mine is scrolling down below with paypal.me/Matty-Rants, catch up $sign Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. First up is Yu-chan. And this rah. No, I'm just kidding. But with the unconventional look, but their companion piece look.
It's a 2-piece. I need to see something new. First episode, 2-piece and a long cape. Or a long jacket. Second episode, 2-piece and a long jacket. 2-piece and a long jacket. The only difference with the soccer ball one is that there's no cape.
I need to see something. Okay.
I need to see. The fact that they were gagging at this is crazy work for me. I'm so sorry. I disagree so heavy with how well they responded to some of these outfits.
So we got a do-rag on top.
Thank you.
Chop. That's the one. Then
the jacket is the only redeeming bit.
It's caped out in the back to give the feel like it's a connection piece, but it's really not. So that's the interesting part for me. I do like the jacket. I think the jacket's adorable. That skirt can burn in hell.
If we had like a nice baby pant.
Is that a skirt?
Well, it's supposed to be, the diesel belt skirt, the ultra mini belt skirt. I think he's kind of trying to do that.
Oh, he's dressing for Tyler. Okay.
That would thank you. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because he is very much I can tell that he's learned his design and things from a certain culture. I think that if this bottom piece, the jacket is great. I love the jacket. The do-rag, the skirt, the long flowy bit, it needs to go. It needs to go. It should be maybe a belled pant, or I just want to see something different.
Do you like that with a boot?
No.
Okay. I was just looking at it.
And that's what I'm saying. Individually, right? If you look at the pieces individually, they're great. Right? And that's the thing. We don't know if it's not a skirt, or it's not shorts because it's not bent under, right? It looks like it is, but that's just the curling of the ball. It's a mini. It's the same skirt that he made last week. So what's going on is he's got the mini skirt, but then he's got the outerwear weather at the top, and then he's got beachwear on the bottom. It's 3 different places. She's going to 3 different places.
I now appreciate this better.
Yes, you see now, right?
Because this is way more the way it's positioned with the.
You could tell he took more time.
Yeah, and this one just looks
that's the afterthought.
Yeah.
That's the afterthought he threw on there to try and mix it together. So the fact that even Law was oh my god, I was are we okay? I was also hated this.
I love this. For VJ with the shuttlecocks, I lived, and then we moved into the companion piece.
Yeah, this is the one that I'm I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. It's okay. We have different opinions, but
it's fine.
To me, it made sense for what they were going for, as far as this sort of delicate feel in the structure with the boning or whatnot. For the pant, what I don't like about it, and I do have my issue is here specifically. It looks like we just stopped doing something. It was
I literally wrote, I don't understand. The most interesting thing about this is a cage corset with bubble cap sleeves, and it's not even closed. This is a Fashion Nova outfit. Ooh. This is a Fashion Nova outfit that somebody put one of those Abraham corset pieces on the. You know who I'm talking about, Abraham Levy or whatever, corset pieces on the top, and called it a day. I'm done. What is this? You could find this at any fast fashion.
Ooh, well. I feel bleaker, but no, I actually kind of was digging it personally. I did. I was digging it. I just didn't like how it just did this part right here. It was like, what's happening? But
if the cage corset wasn't, so can I? And it's fine that you like it. I'm just wanna see if maybe like we're seeing things the same. So if you were to wear this, like if you wanted to wear this, would you wear it with the cage corset or no?
I would, to be honest, without the cage corset, it'd be hot, right? But if I did the cage corset, snip.
But I'm saying you can't alter it. You can't alter it. You can't touch it. You have to just take a piece off as they are. Would you wear it as this?
Yeah, I would. I like it that
You'd wear it as this?
Mm-hmm. I like it that much. I'm standing.
It
is, and I'm here for your point of view too. With it,
no, I get it.
Yeah, no disrespect.
It just looks so cheap to me. I don't know. Like it just looks so like I've seen this at Hotties. You know the store I'm talking about too.
I have been in Hotties, yes.
I'm just saying, like, is it really for the project Runway?
They lived, but yeah, I
know. I get it. I know I'm probably in the minority on
styles. It's okay. Everyone has different tastes. That's the idea.
The left is just, but my issue is like the left is so good that I'm just like,
no, the left is perfect. To be honest, VJ could have won.
Yeah.
VJ should have won last week if we're really gonna talk.
I love that we're also split on this. I love that half of us are always like, this is terrible, and the other half of us right now is like, I love it. This is the divisive one.
I would have kept, but I also like
I don't think she should go home or anything. Not anything like that.
Was really cohesive too.
But they go together. They go cohesively. They are the same type of material.
Now here's my energy. This is where my energy will be for this one. Wakanda for never walks first. That's the T. And then here comes sad girl. Talking about that sad girl. Look at this skirt. Are we serious? Are we serious? Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Not like no.
You wanna,
no.
This is my only note. Me when I make my Barbies close at 5.
This is
like you remember when your mom would give you little pieces of fabric, you cut little holes and be like, look at this new shirt for Barbie.
It's giving, we just started the game and we found the first costume shop and we only had a few like gil to spend, and so we just bought pieces because you were bored with the first outfit.
This is you're playing a Roblox dress to impress you. You don't have any Robux.
You wouldn't be first. You were like, this is third. It ain't first or second, but you know you have to pick somebody.
And then on top of that, why are we putting her in a strappy? Why are we putting her in a strappy heel? Why is that not a pump? Why is that not like?
It's definitely a pump.
Needs
to be a pump. A closed back for sure needs to be with this versus a strap, because it's like, no. I had to get the back of the outfit too, just so we could have this conversation of why.
Do you see what I mean? Like, there's a pattern. She can't alter the pattern.
Is she about to enter the Matrix?
I wish we had the other pictures from the last. You know what? Next week I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna put all of her outfits together. Well, if she survives, if she survives, I don't know if she will,
because everything looks the same. It just all looks the same.
And that's and here's why I say it's different with Yuchen. Yuchen impeccably does his work, although it's the same. It's impeccably not that skirt. That
skirt is really something,
but the rest of it has been impeccably made. Whereas Madeline, does she know who she is? Everything that she puts out there is different and not at all a voice of hers.
It's the little bejeweled belt in the
let's talk about it. Cause why are we at Fashion Bug right now? You remember Fashion Bug? You remember Fashion Bug?
Listen, but Bleaks,
not even the lady.
Stone here. I'm gonna put a stone here.
And the fact that she put it under a sheer layer of fabric. She put it under a sheer layer of fabric.
Oh my God. I've had enough. Next
Take her
caller.
out back. Old
Next
Yeller that.
caller.
Old Yeller that.
Next caller. I'm afraid
Like,
this may be the last
also,
week.
is that supposed to be a companion piece? Really?
It complained. It complained. But listen,
Y'all ever be a fan of Malibu Barbie and her sideshow? Because Bellini is.
Melania, I love you, girl. But however, I'm gonna be real. Left and right chop. Like even the first one, I'm looking at that.
Well made, but yeah. Yeah.
Urban
But
Outfitters, and then
it's not her style.
Nina West about to perform a number. Like like, because who else would wear those colors?
So the girl from Never Been Kissed at that one party where she
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that not the dress? Is that not the dress?
Oh my God.
That's all I could see.
Wait, I'm Barbie. No, I'm Barbie. Well, I'm Barbie. Malibu Barbie. I'm
Disco Barbie.
Come on, we're not as knowing it.
It's Malibu Barbie. This is Malibu Barbie from that movie. And I'm like, okay.
Hated it.
And okay, let's say that this was put on the plus size model. As somebody who is plus size, you don't put a ruffle on a hip.
Hate it.
You don't put a ruffle on a hip. You don't put it on a belly. You don't put any of that on them.
Hate it.
You know what I like? I like it from the waist up.
I like the model.
I like it from the waist up, and I like the shoe.
I like the model.
Why she got a wristwatch on? Where's she going? Why she got a wristwatch on? You see that?
The model is gorgeous.
It's not a bracelet. It's a watch.
Good job, model. You're amazing.
The model is beautiful. She is working that gown.
Hey, Zeus, I noticed that you changed the hair.
I also noticed that he also stole a color pattern. Do you see Miss VJ's tie dress in that?
Oh, that's right, because you weren't here for that when we talked about it last week. Yeah. I said that's VJ and Utica work up there. Boop.
Like, they're literally just poaching designs. Are they upset because they can't sit on Instagram and look at design work?
Do you like this one tendril of hair coming out the forehead?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Everything else is great. I don't understand the styling. But also, can we talk about the fact that we went into the hair and makeup room for once, but it was just to have an Ulta commercial, real quick?
Oh, I hated that part when VJ was like, "Oh my God, I love Ulta so much." I'm like, okay.
They used to at least do that during them having consultations. We didn't even get the consultations. It was just purely for them to be like, wow, I love going to Ulta for all of my makeup and hair needs. Anyways, we're back on the runway.
Very cute car, and then we got her, and then we're finished right there. Okay, back there. You didn't say Ulta, right, BJ? Ulta. But this dress I thought was lovely, to be honest with you. I liked it better than the first piece that they did. This shit right here looks stupid. And I kept staring at it like, okay, girl, let it go.
Yeah, the little hair bit.
It was dumb.
It's very like Marc Jacobs. It's very like Moschino. It's very like now and current, which I really love. It's just not original. It's copying several people. It's copying several people. Exactly. That's the problem. I could tell you exactly. So the arms are from an Alexander McQueen. The shape of the dress is from not just a Marc Jacobs, but at the top, it's a Schiaparelli. I could point out the racerback line is not just Ethan's. That racerback line, especially where it's positioned and where it is, it's a McQueen. So like,
I like the dress.
The left though.
I don't like it. I don't like this all together. If I'm going to be real, like together, it's like, but like that dress is nice. That it's okay, whatever that is. I hate that fucking jacket on that Unconventional looks
But see,
much.
we're judging the one on the right this week.
I know, but I keep looking at it.
I know. I have to I want to close one eye and be like, no, I don't want to look at it. Like if we're just looking at the one on the right, you could see somebody like Heidi in that. You could see somebody like Kate Moss in that, or Naomi.
Worn for sure. I just
don't care. As somebody
said,
it's something that's already
it's like,
done.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were saying earlier, like the strike thing happened just an episode ago, like not last episode, but the one before that. Like you can't just like
so we can't
poach
we
that.
Can't for her. We can't. Now, Miss Joan, popsicle sticks and borders for bulletin boards and classrooms have an ass dress that you had us looking at last week.
Thank fucking God. Sorry for the F, but thank God.
Ooh, I did love this tailor suit they did for the companion piece.
So beautifully done.
Very nicely done.
Like Tom Ford at Gucci, good.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew she had it in her. Right? Look at the back of that. That's Tom Ford's Gucci.
And it matched the same backing that they did for this nonsense that they did here. So it was cohesive together for us. Okay, Joan, that was lovely. And
it's modern. And they were worried she'd not be able to do modern because she's older.
Yeah, that was the twin saying that.
That's what I'm saying. I think that she just needs to be more outspoken. See, she got outspoken about it and decided that she was going to do her own thing, and now look what she was able to produce.
Mm-hmm. It's wonderful. To be honest, it was a great fabric choice too. Ethan, I love this dress so much when I saw it.
Oh my God, and everybody's saying it's just stuff glued onto a dress. You're wrong. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. And that's why Ethan straight up said, "I don't want to be a person that just glues stuff to a dress." Like, y'all listen.
I love this.
So beautiful.
I love this dress.
So beautiful.
I thought Ethan low-key could have won this episode.
I'm so glad they pointed out the side cups. The side cups? Please, the side cone. The side cones. Oh my God. He thought of her body. He thought of her chest. He thought of the styling, the hair up.
It looks so good. Ethan, I was like, oh my God. Look at it next to each other. Please.
Perfect. Please. Perfect. And this screenshot's a paid actor with that butterfly hanging out in the light there. That's beautiful. Now the pitfall. Drag queens, if you're going to get on this show, don't do a dang reveal. They don't need a reveal. They don't want a reveal. Unless it's going to be a full-on wha-bam, they don't want it. Because the styling is bad with that.
This was hot. She low-key should have had this as just a shawl, not the scarf around the neck, and just walked with it, and it would have been just fine.
Imagine do you know those like evening wear dresses that has like on the mid back when they pin like two long strips of like if they had done that, I feel like it would have. I think it would have been it. With that long, imagine because like the butterfly, the end pieces with the little tails.
It gives grandeur. It would have been it's like a node to the Gilded Age a little bit, sort of throws it in there just a tad.
So I get what they were doing. They were trying to make the tail of the butterfly, but like it shouldn't have been a scarf. It should have been like a piece on the back.
Like she's giving "See You Next Tuesday" businesswoman, and it could have gave soiree champagne.
Yeah.
This was right with money.
I love that they didn't fall into like, because with drag wear it's like ultra cinched, but regular women don't want to be ultra cinched.
And this is the same fabric that was under this. Gorgeous, by the way, everybody. This is
the same fabric. Gorgeous.
I said,
And the top isn't rigid. The way that it moves and it like kind of it
almost
weighted.
flaps a little bit when they're walking, and the side boob like eats that up too. Oh, I was like, okay, now this was puss. Thank you for not doing that bathing suit. Thank God.
Thank you.
Antonio
Imagine.
Estrada. I didn't get your thoughts on this outfit last week. See how they took away the jean boots and the jean purse? So the styling did change.
Hey, so one, should they be allowed to change their styling if it's supposed to be a companion piece?
You mean like their brother did too?
Because then you're just improving the other outfit, are you not? They're the only ones that changed it.
They were the only two. Correct.
So I don't think that it's fair that they were able to change the styling. You should have been forced to incorporate something like that, where it shows that the change in the styling. I just think it's silly. It's silly that they're the only ones that got to change their entire thing. And it still didn't work out. It's still garbage. It's still stuff that you buy at you've been to Vegas. You know that shop next to Quads? That's something you buy at that shop next to Quads.
I am unfortunately turning my head when I see this person walk past me, and not for the good reasons at all.
Yeah. Like, this is, and I don't mean this against I don't mean this against any of these women. I don't mean it as a slight against this profession, but this is very streetwalker. This is very, she's trying to pick up a John. She's Skid Row trying to make a couple bucks, which honest living, girl. But like,
and
this is
honest living. Shout out to those of you out there.
Honest, no, dead serious, honest living. But like, that's not what they asked for. That's not what they asked for.
She's definitely in Vegas. It is after 9 when the sun is down.
That
right in front of Caesars.
And why even bother with the lattice work coat if it's just going to be clear PVC?
The thongs are matching. I was like, you're not, honey. I'm sorry. I was like,
him bragging about making a thong, baby. The only way you screw up a thong is by not making it wide enough. What do you mean you're wandering around showing it off to people like you?
I'm sorry. The girl looks sick. I was tired. That girl she looked a little unwell.
It's like a David Cronenberg movie where they put the nurses in those outfits. You know what I mean? Like,
mama don't have enough iron. Definitely not vitamin D. The other person looks like they eat at home, and this one looks like they don't show up. The
clear cape. The clear cape doesn't make sense to me, like, especially with the silver rivets, because it just looks like she has like stuff on her, like debris on her.
I like this better compared to this, to be honest. That's something.
If the dress on the left wasn't so sheer, like I think Gaga's bubble dress,
it definitely
like if it was more layered on that, then it would be great. But because it's not, it's bland, which means the one on the right is bland.
So cohesive. He did do what he wanted to do. It is cohesive.
I mean, again, I don't understand why we're sending so much Fashion Nova down this runway. It's because y'all are so trained. Not y'all, but like in general, as a culture, there's so much fast fashion out there that it's really hard to not design that way in the newer designers.
Killing our planet.
Big. Stop. I know y'all love a good deal, but stop buying at Temu. Stop buying at Wish. Stop buying. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're just gonna have to rebuy it.
Law Roach wanted to give Joan her flowers since Yu-Chen and Joan were told that they were safe, and Law wanted to make sure Joan know, hey, you definitely did a lot better than last week, and we want to give you your flowers, baby. That suit was very well done, and it was great, and Joan got to hear some good critiques, so shout out to Joan. Now, they were told the tops and the bottoms, and of course, one twin, swore, as he usually does, or feels it's crap that he's always in the bottom. Law's face when he did that, and I did grab it. That underbite, that underjaw jutting out like, oh.
Yep.
We're still doing this. Okay, bet. So Utica, VJ, and Jesus are in the top. They're getting their critiques. Jesus was praised for the dress for the most part. But Nina... Nina was
I love Nina. Nina being like, okay, so this is why I love having Law on the judges panel. Because Nina back in the day used to feed off of Michael Kors. Because I think she's afraid of being like the mean Latina, right? So now that she's got Law, I love that she's off the leash again. I love that she's off the leash again. She said, "This is some sad, boring, sad girl clothes."
Can we talk? She was like, "Can you turn around this red stripe?" I'm sorry, but like, did we not just see this already? Just not 2 minutes ago, and then they show the example.
Her eye is unmet. You cannot hide anything from Nina.
Plagiarism was wild to say.
Ethan's like,
if you want to say it, like, because Ethan even was like, that was a bit much.
And that's why you mind your P's and Q's, because the karma will always come back. They didn't, and if they had thrown a big hullabaloo and a fit, it would have looked bad on them. But what did they do? They turned their outfit out. They turned it around.
Woo, Nina was not having it. Now, everyone pretty much liked VJ's outfit, and they gave them high praise for it. They also were really like living for the shuttlecock dress, because again, Law was the only one that saw it last week. So VJ pretty much, I could see where this was going, but I was waiting until we got to Ethan, which is Utica. They loved Utica's outfit a lot. Heidi was gagged with the padding because it's like, how'd you make her hips look like that? Which it's really well done. But Nina kept it 100 and was like, let's talk about this scarf. Take it off, do something different with it. Much better. The way this looks like with this, they were like, see, this is the show. This is it. And that's all you had to do. So Ethan got the fact edit.
That and notice how they took the critique, said thank you, and moved on. Why are y'all arguing with styling advice from industry titans, especially when it's Law? But we'll get there. We're getting there.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. Not that butterfly top. I'm tired of this butterfly top. I love y'all, all of you, but I'm looking you all in the eye right now. If you're like, oh, I love that top, I want to get one. Stop it. Every girl under the sun has worn this top since the 80s, and I'm tired.
I think of it as a music festival top. Like,
there's no other variation of this that you could possibly wear that somebody has not already worn.
You want a titty to pop out. Over. It's meant for that to happen if they call you up on stage. We love you, girl. Whoop! Back up again. Butterfly.
Like, if y'all want something easy, cool. But like,
VJ is the winner this week. I would have gave it to Ethan, but I also we
really need more sheriffs in this town. There's a lot of highway robbery happening on this show.
Because VJ could have won last week. They could have won last week for the shuttlecock dress alone.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that I think that Ethan is robbed every week. Yeah. It's that the outfit that's chosen at the end of the day isn't as good as some of the others I've seen. So it's not even specifically Ethan, but like this week it's specifically Ethan.
Yeah.
This week it's specific. Like, there's no way you can tell me that anything on this runway was better than that structured butterfly cutout. Yeah. That still moved beautifully.
So Bellania is getting their critiques, and they hated the dress. They were just like, Law said tacky and Jackie whenever it came to this. And she had a moment where it's like, well, I had to, change the dress and fix
this
the
is a big no. Like,
and
when she lashes.
Well, everybody got to do that. They got to take in dresses for people and do so. That's your job. Like, what you talking about? It's the like they said, you made it fit well on her, but it is the dress itself is not flattering and it's not attractive.
Right, because at the end of the day, whether you made it well or not, it's still an ugly dress.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
And the thing is, Bellania, they like you. So that's why they were like, oh.
That's why I was gagged that she argued with Law. Because, like, of anyone on the panel, the one person that you shouldn't argue with about anything, really, but about styling
specifically.
Very rarely does Law miss. Is usually when,
cute.
Like, it's just.
I hate the colors so much for this dress.
And next to the final outfit with that poor fitting bucket hat.
It belongs in the 90s.
She looks
bedroom as a child. Like, it's a child's bedroom. It's a duvet cover for a child's bedroom set.
And the thing is, like, I understand I understand where she's pulling from, right? She's pulling from that 90s hip hop era with like the bright bold colors with the black accent rather than like the reverse, right? I totally get it. But the way that she's been executing things, it's like I'm just going to say it. This entire cast, for the most part, not everybody, but a majority of them are very spoiled when it comes to their time management. They're very spoiled when it comes to time management. Not saying attitude-wise. It's just every single one of them seem to be complaining about the time frame they're given. Like, we're not 20 plus years into this show. It's not an excuse anymore. It's not a reason anymore. I don't want to hear like the having to bring it in. That's a valid criticism.
That was valid because that was.
But I'm sick and tired of you guys coming up on this stage and complaining about things when it's a time management issue that you messed up.
And this is giving creativity issue versus even time management.
I think that she's gotten so much critique that she's now feeling backed into a corner and she's losing sight of herself.
Yeah, because she even said, oh, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to make this dress as this companion piece. And I'm thinking of the colors of that nonsense we saw last week that you were okay on.
Oh, my God.
And you then want to put it in a dress for those colors? And then I want to make my model comfortable. Donna, right here. Please stop.
That's what I was going to say.
My model to be comfortable. Just because someone is bigger doesn't mean they want
to
wear ugly clothes. Stop it.
Thank you. So we larger people, our shoulders don't need to be called. We don't need a Disney print, a floral print, a hidden sarong around our waists.
Yeah.
You're making it seem like fat people should be ashamed of being fat, and we're not. We're beautiful. We're beautiful.
We know those aren't the intentions, but like
I know, but like
she
the thing
tried
is,
to defend that band, and Law was like, "No,
it's
you can't
impact
defend that."
versus intent. It's impact versus intent. Anytime a skinny ass designer is on this runway, and this is just anybody talking about, I wanted her to be comfortable. You guys, when you think of comfort, do you think of just lounging around in sweats and like making sure that you can wear an outfit all day? Or do you think comfort is covering somebody up? Why do you think all fat people are ashamed of being fat, that you need to cover them up? And that's the comfort. That's the problem. It's not about comfort. It's about you think that we should be covered up. Why could she not be in a two-piece mini?
I mean,
there's a two-piece mini on the 14 beside her.
Yeah, we about to see it. This is also why.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Now, Madeline Saddlin over here. Woo-wee. This looks better in the lighting, I'm not gonna lie, right here.
They don't even look like they're in the same family tree.
She's cute.
They're not even the same grove.
This is so crazy.
I can't stand
that
it.
Little belt garter bullshit.
Can we reiterate the fact that it took them a day to do this? A whole day.
It feels like they're about to fly into some child's room named Wendy and take them somewhere they're not supposed to go. And it was really
literally. Why is it that? I thought of that too. Like, why are we headed to Never Never Land? Is there a window we're gonna head out?
We can fly. That poor Saint Bernard had to be left at home. He deserved better. Law,
Law was giggling. I know he had a big old laugh. Heidi loving this. I can't with her taste.
No shock. I wasn't shocked.
I was. The second it walked out, I was like, she's literally worn this. Wait, are you able to pull it? Wait.
Like I was like, of course she likes this outfit. It looks like her from like 30 years ago when she was still dealing with that man whose face looked like Braille. So like, yeah. I apologize. That one was out of line. I need to go ahead and just pull this.
Put the disclaimer up right now.
Yeah,
you put it.
Let me do this. You put the disclaimer up right now. My apologies. Because that was not a kiss from a rose. My apologies. That was not it.
Why are you throwing thorns?
No, listen. Oh, I listen. Oh. Da, 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 da. This program is for entertainment purposes only. Content is not intended to malign religion. I'm gonna stop. But yes. Oh,
I hate this.
There is a seat in
I
hell.
hate this so much.
No, I love Seal's music. I do. I hate y'all. So nasty and so
I mean,
real. Come on, Nene. But yeah, Seal's a person. Hamburger.
Seal is a person. Seal is definitely a person. Yeah, she's definitely worn something like this before. It's why she likes it, because if she insults that, she's insulting her own style, which sometimes we need to. I'm sorry, we need to.
This is ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
There's
styling
no, I mean,
is ugly. The hair is ugly. The makeup
every
is ugly.
inch of it is
ugly.
Heinous. Heinous.
The fact Heidi's like, I love this. They all hated it. And I am here. Law called her a tattletale. Nina's like, oh yeah, because when we get to me, get ready.
Okay. So like things about Heidi that like I love this girl down. I've been following her for ages, right? But Heidi's sense of style got to 2016 and then just stopped there.
Maybe Seal was the reason why she stopped, right?
But
yeah.
Saying
she could see better. All right, so whatever. That was fucking funny. Whatever, bitch. Just from whatever. I hate this with an infinite passion, and so is Nina Garcia. And I was here for Nina going off. It's
like not. Look at how it's not even a straight line. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the fact?
Is it supposed to be asymmetrical? Like, what is this? And your brother is the one that sewed that high key, so could have thrown.
I dead ass thought that they just forgot to. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I thought that they just shifted it wrong.
No, your brother sewed that. Look at how. Why is this? Wait.
Whether he meant to, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do you see how warped it is? The boning is not right. The boning isn't right. He sewed it sideways. So can we discuss the fact that I think that his brother is slightly sabotaging him? I don't have any proof. I don't have any proof. But I think that his brother is also over him. He's just afraid to say it on TV.
Why does this material look like it's supposed to be on top of, those shields for the car, for the sun?
It's a window screen. It's 1,000% a beach cover up that they're trying to make into something fashionable.
Like the lining of a fucking lunchbox. Let me see here. The ones where it's like the igloo. Oh, I'm gonna take y'all back. Yeah, Nina hated this.
Nina saw that and said, not even a young person.
She goes, how have you made it this far? And I wanted to be Jesus. I wanted to say it so bad. So bad. Like, someone say that man's name right now. Bring his brother out. Oh, bring him out. Bring him out.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Shout out to Donna. Thank you for the tippy poo on PayPal. Finally got a little extra cointadas. Can you send some half of this to Bleaker, please? I will. And yes, they were right that only some can pull off a mullet. They're rocking it. Love
Thank you.
Father of two. Thank you, Donna. Love you down.
Appreciate that. I was trying to see if I could find the outfit I was thinking of with Heidi Klum, but she's worn so much.
Law loved everything that Nina did this moment. It was because Law's been having to carry low key for the last couple episodes, so Nina was letting the girls have it this week, and I loved every inch of it because she was just upset. I was too. It looked a fool, and you need to humble somebody who honestly thinks that they're God's gift to creation, and that's what went down. Bellania had a bad week, and unfortunately lashed out. But you can even tell in this moment when the judges are trying to figure out who they want to send home, they like her a lot.
They can tell that she's just frustrated and it's not about them. And
Like,
she did it in a very polite way.
like Nina's like, she has such great style. Jenna's like, did we see it up there? Because she wasn't dressed great this week, but it was like, no, you just got to know she's good. It's just, I don't know what happened this week. For Madeline may be in trouble because they're like, she been doing the same thing after the same thing. And it's
They're
sad.
tired.
It's always sad.
They're
and then
tired.
For Antonio, they're like, well, again, he's the least of the less, but he's always been down there. It's always something. And Nina's like, I'm sorry, he doesn't have any skills. Why are we doing this? It's clearly that he shouldn't be going forward. He's not innovative enough. I was like, oh.
I emailed you the look that it reminded me of that she's worn recently, that Heidi's worn recently, and it'll explain to you why I think she likes it.
If it will pop up. Let's see here. I think, okay, here we go. Oh, God.
Right? That's the sort of stuff she's wearing recently. Which is why I'm like, it's these little holes on it. Like, so you can understand why she likes that outfit, right? You get it with the high waters, and she doesn't even like looking naked really anymore. Yes, girl. Yes.
Oh my God.
I told you. That look haunts my dreams. So I was like, I know that she loves this.
You can
before she even said it.
Shorts, but then the shorts don't even fit anyway.
I know. So I'm like, Heidi's gonna be picking some crazy stuff.
Her titties is out too. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. I saw the Airy was in there.
So we're gonna have some interesting critiques. I think that we need to just say sayonara to Madeline. I think it's time. Madeline. I think it's Madeline that I want it to be the twins so bad. Yeah. I really do. I don't think it's gonna be that.
If I'm being fair, it's Madeline, but if I want to have experience watching TV and also get good TV from somebody crashing out because they're losing a portion of their body, I guess, send Antonio home now. But Madeline needs to go.
They're gonna you know how these shows work. They're keeping the twins for the drama. They want to mix it up. They want to send Bellania home.
Imagine.
I'm not even putting that in the universe, so like I'm blaming you if she does now.
That's how Joseph went home because we didn't see that happening unless it was like, are they going to go for the competitive person, in which they did.
Makes for great TV as far as like competition, but like now I gotta look at these ugly.
I don't know if I can deal with another week of. Can I have some more? Can I please have some more clothes? I'm just not. I'm not sure if I can do it again. You know,
I just don't.
Candy. I can't.
If I get one more week of one of them weeping about how it's so hard being on this show and the constrictions are so yes. It's fine to be like upset and be like, I just didn't expect it to be this, but like they talk about like they just don't understand what I have to do on this. They don't understand. How far are we in? I don't want to hear. It's not a plot point for me anymore. See, don't even show me that. Throw the footage away.
The twins bring drama. One of them can do it on his own. One of them can do it on its own. I don't need Slappy and then the other dummy from the collection of Night of the Living Dummy. I need one of them just to be, honestly, they're too much, if I'm going to be real with you. And I think Jesus would be his own villain or greatness on his own, to be honest with you. The dependency for me is not enjoyable to watch as a person consuming them. Madeline, though, is always, there's a rain cloud above her head. I would assume if this was Inside Out, there you go. Sadness is personified at the same time. You know, it's just, I do hope they do bring back the people who were eliminated and they try to get them to come back in as one spot to take over for somebody. I think that would be very cool. But
I think that they're getting rid of the damp personalities first. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed people that aren't really shining?
The people who are the most quiet or who are not really bringing that.
Real talk, as much as I love Joseph also was just like a really reserved person. Has a right to be. Well, that's fine.
To be fair, too, contestants picked him.
Yeah, but like you also have to get to know people too, right?
Because I mean, true, it's possible that Joan was also VJ's roommate. I'm not sure if Joseph was
Joan is in the maternal role, unfortunately. Like that's usually what it is. And that's not even just because of Joan. It's just insert older person here. They end up being the parental role of the show. Yeah. And it sucks, which is why I loved Chris March so much, because he was like, I'm not gonna be your daddy. Like, I'm not here to help you.
I love how you use parental role, and based on how the twins have been using so much ab, I would use almost another word to describe how they're. So yeah, I'm just gonna private chat it because even I have limits. Even I have limits.
That's what I was. You were on the. And which is why I was like, I know it's for a lot of the older people, but like with her especially, it's starting to bug me.
That trope they do for Black women.
And she this week, I think she finally was done playing the I'm gonna play along card. Have you noticed? She's like, I'm done being people's mom this week. It's being people's mom this last 3 weeks.
Times on reality television. Siri, would you like to have that conversation? Felicia, would you go there too? So yes, I would.
And they're putting her in that category, and it's starting to get me fed up. It's making me fed up. It's making me fed up.
Be enjoying it because she's glad to be back on television, but I also keep that quiet too, because some people like to think
is it not like a cyclical thing where you're sitting here societally, you're like, okay, well, this is my role
because I want her to win.
She's been doing it long enough.
Get your money. I get it. Ask Todrick.
That's why I'm like, it's a complex, nuanced situation that I'm not a part of and I will not be a part of, but I do agree. You know what I mean?
Magical. We appreciate y'all for tuning in today and being a part of this conversation as we are coming to a close on Project Runway Season 21, Episode 5. They had to make companion pieces for their Unconventional Materials Challenge. It was VJ's win, with the bottom three once again being Bellania, Antonio again, and Madeline. So again. So we will see next week who will be sent home. Again, that's my least favorite part. Let me know in the same night. I'm tired of y'all edging me. But
this is how the old format used to be. Remember back in the day?
I remember them being eliminated the same day.
They flip-flopped it. So like when they initially aired it, they would be eliminated on the same day. And then in like season 4 or 5, they did this like cliffhanger thing and everybody hated it. And then they went back to the other way. So I'm like, go back.
I just remember it being like a satisfying feeling to see someone be eliminated the same day, go into the workroom to gather the stuff, and then turn off their light at their workstation. And then that's the end of the episode, followed by on the next week versus what's going to happen? Boom, 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 boom. Followed by the 700 Club.
Okay. Does it
By the way,
like
that's weird. That's weird.
The episodes are rushed.
Yeah, they're 43 minutes a pop. 43 minutes a pop.
It feels so like back in the day, it felt like they fit more in. Like they were doing mini challenges and stuff.
So for those of you who don't know, that is 17 minutes of commercials. 17. And if you watch it on Freeform like I do before Disney Plus, the show that comes up right after it is the 700 Club. Is a Christian show that's very transphobic, homophobic, the full bit of it all. Mind you, coming off of Project Runway, so it's such a wild.
But it's because Freeform is ABC Family, and that is owned by.
Right. And that's why it's such a wild take, because it's like, okay, I guess that's how I look at that. Like, I guess.
I just think that we need to go back to the hour and 20-minute episodes, or the hour and 15 ones, because I feel like it's not enough time for us to get to know them or their design work. Remember, we used to see more of the process. Now it feels like, okay, we're spending all this time on the eliminations and all the crying and all the stuff, but like I don't get to know anybody that way. It's just a lot of fighting. I'm tired of Real Housewives of Project Runway. I would like to have Project Runway back.
I will say the fighting is keeping me in because I'm in that
interesting,
sort of
but they're making it all.
But I get where you're coming from in that regard.
They used to have an after show for that, though.
You know, that's another thing too. There should be an after show. This show right now is very interesting. You do have a lot of great characters that have been on the show. There is something to be said for that. So it is interesting how ABC is handling, or I should say Disney, they're handling this, because it's like, it could be better. It could be better, but I like it.
It used to be aired, right? It used to be like kind of like an Untucked situation where it was aired. And then it went to like an online web series, kind of like when they had the models, when the models had the show, you remember, like the spinoff where it changed a lot, and then they just got rid of it. So I'm like, well, now you're trying to fit all of this into one 40-minute episode. So I'm not getting to know anybody. I don't know. I only know what I've looked up, and a lot of people aren't going to look things up to try and get to know the characters of a competition show. Like, I don't know, it just feels rushed, and I hope that once we have less people, it won't feel as rushed.
Yeah, I think they're going to definitely have more time will be showcased for a lot of the folks coming up soon. Especially, they've been sort of weeding it out. You know, they had a lot of people this season too, no shade, which I'm happy for, because I'm like, okay, we got a long season ahead of us. But yeah, so far I'm in it with Project Runway, and I'm liking the season so far. Law Roach is one of the best additions they've ever had.
I would say, and I'm going to be bold in saying it, would saved this show. It was boring. It was nice. It was not
Zach
creative.
Posen wasn't giving me what I needed.
And Zach Posen is an incredible designer. The things that he does with Gap Studio is insane. That stuff that you saw Laura Harrier at the Met Gala, he designed that from the ground up. Beautiful. But, like, doesn't know how to give a critique to save his life. Law's going to look you in the eyes and not hold your hand. He's just going to go, this is ugly. What were you thinking? Are you okay? And I need that. Because then it makes Nina mean again. And I miss Nina. Oh, my God. You remember when Nina was the one everybody was afraid of?
Oh, because Mama will give the critical opinion. Okay, like, you gonna know what's up with Miss Nina.
Because she started out in fashion sourcing, doing the retail buys and the wholesale stuff. She's like, I know what the consumer wants. It's not this. You got to sell to real people too. Not everybody's gonna be avant-garde all the time, and they're gonna get into that. They're gonna be doing some regular wear people. So it'll be interesting to see some of the more fanciful people dull it down, but make it interesting.
Right. All right, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. Bleaker, let everyone know where they can support you and show some love.
You guys can find me at It's Bleaker XOX on Twitter. Just straight up Bleaker on Blue Sky, and It's Bleaker on Letterboxd. Thanks for having me yet again.
Thanks for coming through, Puddin' Pop.
Pudding Pop guy.
Puddin' Pop. Y'all know you can find all of my stuff in the About section of this YouTube channel. Just go ahead and click those links. It'll take you where you need to go. I also did a reaction for this episode on Patreon. So tune into that. I will be covering Drag Race UK this weekend. So stay tuned for notifications. If you're on my Patreon, just look out for the reaction video to be posted there. And then I will let you know in the community tab what day I go live at what time for my UK baby, so we can discuss this new cast that's coming up. And that should be for the weekend. But other than that, we really do appreciate you for tuning in and being a part of this conversation today. Make sure you watch Project Runway season 21. It's on Freeform on Thursday night, but it will be available that Friday morning at 12 a.m. On Disney Plus and Hulu. It's a great show. It's a good time. We're also supporting one of our Drag Race babies, Utica, on there, but the entire cast, the majority of the cast, a portion of the people on the cast, we are living for. So that we want you to get into. But yes, thanks again for tuning in. Drop some love in our jars if you feel like it at It's Bleaker XO at Venmo, and mine, of course, is in the description if you need it. But we'll catch you for the next one, everybody. Take care. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.
Listen. Yeah.